Hello again, everybody. It's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, and I am back to do some decorating and possibly a flip through. So I'm going to get started on this and get her done. Um, Welcome to my new subscribers. I am so happy that you're here, and I'm happy that all my long-standing subscribers are here as well. Thank you so much to all. I appreciate you all. Okay, so today we are going to possibly finish up our journal here. Can't even speak here. I'm thinking of putting in my hot glue gun. Plug it in. There we go. Wanted to do that because I wanted to finish the front as well. But let's go inside, and I have put some things on the pages and to kind of help, cut the time down. I have all my tags ready, the small ones. The large ones, I have some things to put on them and put in, so we're going to be busy. Okay, let's get started. I wanted to put him here and this little cookie up here. So I need to get my ink out. Yes, it's early again. Not as early as the other day, but it's early in the morning. And I find it easier to do it at this time of day because otherwise I get started on other things, just life. And I wear out. Let's put it that way. I wear out kind of early afternoon, and I just can't do a video then. I don't have it in me. But I am filming this quite early before this comes out because on the 10th, on Monday, I need to get my laptop into the shop. And because I'm having trouble printing some things, so I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, so there's that one. And I have all these adorable tags. I don't want to put the same picture in there. So let's do this one. And let's do this one. Aren't those cute? And I've just shrunk them down when I printed them. But these are all, there's 3 different kits from Paperomia that I'm using. And I linked them in the first video. I linked their shop actually. And the 3 kits are Christmas vintage backgrounds, cozy Christmas backgrounds, and Christmas ephemera. So those are the 3 that I am using. And I love them. They're amazing. Okay, I think I'm going to put this guy down here just as an addition. Right there. Okay, and I did put fabric on here on this tag and decorated it just a little bit to go with this pocket. And we'll do those at the end because they're not quite done. Okay, and then these, I put this Santa along with this tag that I made from scraps. This is part of the kit, this pocket. And this, I showed you last time, has writing, coffee dyed paper in there for writing. And we'll just put them like that. This one is pretty well done. I may want to put something else on there, you can't call it just good right there. maybe a label of some sort. These are from a totally different kit. I've had them in my stash for quite a while. I think I'll put that little one there. I'll ink it up. These are from My Porch Prints, I believe. And I was using them last year. I had a whole bunch that I had printed out and cut out. So why not bring them out again? There we go. Okay, so we got that. And then here, I wanted to put memories on here, something like that. But I was thinking of also putting it on some book page. I have some book page here that I can tear down and do this. So how is everybody? By the comments, it sounds like some of you are following along. I appreciate that. That is so much fun. I hope you share what you have made. I'm on Instagram, and I have it linked in the description box below. I'm also on Facebook, Nana's Crafting Cottage, and I have it linked below as well. So you got to share with me, guys. I want to see them. Okay. I want to see them. It's really a fun project. It's work to get it together. I mean, it's easy to get them together, but then the super fun part is decorating. That's always the best part, right? Always. Okay. So we got that, and we'll put that right there. And these papers are so beautiful. The coloring is just amazing. They did a really good job. Paperomia is a couple of sisters, and they've just been really working hard on their digitals and getting them out there for us and stuff. They've really done an amazing job. Okay, so we have that. And then we have two more that we can choose here. We can do that one. That's that one. And like I said, scraps, and they've been shrunk down before that. And this one. And I've made these 2 by 3. And they fit perfect. They're on this side of the crease. They're not going to get bent or anything. And I put the fabric on with Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher and put it pretty close to resting on the tag, the top of it. There's no extra on there. Alright, I got that. And this one, I wanted to put, let me get all my clips off of here. Let me get my book in here. There we go. I wanted to put this down like that with a tag, but then I also wanted to put this pocket over it too. So let's see how that will work. Okay. I think over to the side like that would be good. Yeah. I think so. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I got so much stuff on my desk. Oh my goodness. Put a thin bead along here, and here, and we'll put it over to the side, not quite to the edge on the bottom and the right, but just to the side there. And then this pocket will go in there, and this pocket will go in here. So let's get this put down now, just on the 3 sides. And I like to hold it on the end that I'm not going to be gluing on. Otherwise, I'll goof up. Okay. So I'll put that over in this corner here. Hold it down. And I thought I would put holidays here and holly jolly like that. So let's do holidays first. I've already got these big ones already inked up. And any of the smaller words that I'll be using are from my stash. But these big ones are from Paperomia. Everything I'm using here is from Paperomia. Okay, so that guy can go in there. Okay, that's good. And let's put Holly Jolly down. I think that'll be fun. So how's you guys' weather? We've been having rain, 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 but next several days it's supposed to be just cloudy, but no rain. We'll see how true that is. Sometimes it happens and sometimes it does not. But I'm really glad that you guys are enjoying these different series. Now I'm going to be gone the week of Thanksgiving. I will try to get some videos out to come out while I'm gone, but there's no guarantee that I will get them done. Okay, so even though you can't see the holly, the jolly, it's going to be there. Okay, so there's that page. Cool. And these little tags here. All right, let's get some of these paper clips out the way. All right, and here I thought I would just put a word, and I put some cheesecloth to go with it. I can get it off of the paper clip now. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, so let's get it off of here. Come on, work with me. There we go. All right, pardon me. And I'll just kind of get it situated on there first. And art glitter glue works great on this thin stuff. So I want to get it stretched out and like that. There we are. And when I take my laptop in, I'm going to ask them to see if I can't get the screen to stay up longer. I can't seem to figure that out. I'll let them figure it out. It drives me crazy. It goes off just so quick. I have to keep waking it up. I don't like that. Okay, let's put this one down here like that. That's cute. I like it. Yeah, this part goes pretty quickly. Let's see. A paper towel here. I keep a partial roll underneath my desk in a pocket there. I need to use this, obviously, because it is not going. So I will try Fabrifix. Since it is a type of fabric. Okay. I'm scattered all over the place here today. Like I said, I have such a mess on my desk. Oh my goodness. But with all the projects going on, that's okay. All right, so we have that. Pretty. Pretty. So pretty. I love these pictures. They're so pretty. Okay, now this one is a fold up like this pocket, and I want to put these little cutouts that I have. I've just cut them out of scrapbook paper, little cookies and cups, and I only need one of those. Yeah, so I'm just going to slip them in here. There we go. And we'll have whoever gets this will get a little surprise in there. And this I wanted to put down here if I possibly can. So I'll have the pocket here, and I'll put the ho 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 like that, and then this will go in there. Okay, I think that will work. I think that will work. Some of these pages have lace, some of them do not. I didn't want to overpower it with lace. But the little lace that I am using is vintage looking. I should ink it. There we go. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I do over here. So it's not looking quite so new. There we go. Okay, now to put ho 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 down. How shall I do that, or shall I use a different one? Yeah, that's kind of big there. Let's see. Let's see. We can put garland here. Let me cut it down a little bit. That tag will go in there so I don't lose it. It can get lost on my desk very easily. Okay. Here. And okay, So I think I will put it right there. Plus there's a little mark there. I don't know what it came from. No idea. So I thought, well, I can just cover that up. There we go. Garland. And then let's put this down. And this is part of the ephemera pack. The tickets or the tags with the fancy tops and the pockets are all from the ephemera pack. Okay, that there. It's got those little cookie cutouts in there. And here's our tag there. Okay. Next, I'm glad I laid everything out. That way it won't take forever. Okay, so I wanted to put a pocket there and a pocket there, and I don't care that the tag sticks over the top. As long as nothing sticks out the bottom, that's fine. I don't know if I'll be able to fit that, but let's see what I can do. This is figs, I guess, for figgy pudding is what that plant is, and the fruit. Okay, so I think I'll put some lace on that page too, so I will do that next. Before I finish doing the pockets. Now, how did I, okay. All right, let's turn this way a bit. Let's get some Fabrifix down. Do that. I don't really have anything to report here on the home front. Just that we had been getting a lot of rain, and I think my chickens, my girls, are getting pretty tired of it, because when it rains out, they do not want to come out. They do not like getting wet, which kind of slays me, because I watch other people with their chickens and such, and they're just not wandering around. I mean, they'll wander around out there for a little while, but not to the degree that I've seen other people's chickens do. So, yeah. Okay, fabric scissors. There we go. All right, now let's get this pocket over here, and golly, I think that'll work. I think it'll work. Let's give it a go. And go here, hold it down, and actually I can go right over that pocket a little bit. That would be fine. Okay, so I don't know what kind of projects I'll be doing when I get back from our trip for Thanksgiving. If you have any suggestions, if you want to see something, let me know, and then I can be working on that before we leave. Come on. yeah, let me know what you, if there's anything you want to see in particular or what. And that's okay if this sticks above the top. I'm fine with that because it's not sticking out the bottom, and it's kind of cute when it sticks out the top. Plus there's going to be tags sticking out on the side, and yeah, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see. I had some other book page here too. Oh, that's a big piece. I don't want the big one. Little scraps. Here's some music. That would be alright. But I need to... Okay, let's see here. Like that. And this is just a digital from my stash. Let's see. Let's put it right about there. And it'll be down here. Let's do it here. Okay, let's ink it up. It's a digital of Christmas music, not that you can really read it, but that's what it is. Okay. Blessed. Good, good. Coming along, getting there. Okay, like that. And then put this down. Yeah, we're coming along. I like that bow especially, so yeah, that really dresses that up. And we've got 2 tags to go in there. I grabbed 2 by mistake. So we have these right here. There we go. Okay. And get these scraps out the way. Remove that. Mess, mess, mess. Whew. Okay. And did we get... Yeah, we got tags there. And there's only 2 there. Okay. And we got tags here. And there's only 2 there. Okay. So... how do I end up with 3 here? I don't know. Okay, let's get this down. Let's see, some dark book page. That's too dark. Let's see, what can I find here in my pile of goodies? No. That would be kind of cool, just to kind of break it up a little bit. Okay. Okay, I've lost my tweezers somewhere. Oh my goodness. Well, I have another pair, thankfully. Sheesh. I'm a mess. I am a mess. They're around here somewhere. Holy mackerel. Okay. Right side up would be nice. There we go. Okay. And then Merry Christmas will go over like that. Just to kind of break it up a little bit, instead of just being a label sitting on there. Okay, there we are. Now, trying to figure out where that tag is supposed to go. Trying to see if I missed putting a tag in anywhere, and I don't think I have. Everything's got a tag in it. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, well, let's put some lace on this page to kind of dress it up a little bit. And I'll put these items on there. Okay. I'll use my Fabrifix. Yeah, I hope you guys are having fun. If you decide to make one of these, yeah, they're a kick. I would love to, oh, there's my tweezers right there staring at me. I'd love to make more different types. But right now I'm all about Christmas. All in. There. I don't think I inked that one. I did not. So let's ink it a little bit. I got the others. Yeah. Okay. So we're right here. Ah, crash, bang. Here we go. And I thought I would put a couple tags on this page and have candy canes there. I thought that would look cute. And this is from my stash as well. It's from another shop. Okay, so that can go like that. All right, let's get these. I'm going to use my Fabrifix, and this is a two-sided one, but I thought I would use the other side. Okay, and do this. This is two-sided as well. These, they fold together. So you can have them freestanding or glued down. Whichever you want. Okay. And I just matched a tag with each one. And then grab the tweezers I was looking for that was sitting there looking at me. You guys are probably saying it's right over there. Right there. Just look. Okay. There we go. Get that glued down. Cute. There's another couple pages. Cute. Okay. Next to the last here. And then we'll finish the front. How are we doing time-wise? We're doing good time-wise. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. I need to get this on here. Book weight. And move this. Get this ready. I decided to put chestnuts on there. And this is from my stash as well. It's a digital from another shop. I can't remember which shop. I buy from so many different ones that I've had this for a little while, so I do not know. I just looked in my Christmas tub and I had all my digital pieces and stuff all together, and I started digging through it and I was like, I am finding all kinds of fine stuff in here. Okay, I need something to lighten that up. Let's see. What shall we use here? What shall we use? Well, maybe something like that. Let's just tear the edges. Okay. And that will go like that. At least you can see the musical notes there. That works. Works for me. Okay. I'm going to put... Oh, there's my word. I was going to say, no, I lost my word now. Okay. Put that down. Right there. Like that. And put this here. Right there. I see blooming at Christmas. Cool. Okay, so that will go here. This pretty little tag will go in it, and then I'll put warmth up there. Okay, so let's get this going. Here we are. That put down and drawing. And I'll start on this one. And the coloring of these pretty well matched with the colors of the digitals from Paperomia, which is really cool. Okay, I'm going to put that up here. Let's move the book weight. Alright, put that there. Good. And then we'll put him in here. There we go. Cute. another page. I decided not to put any lace on this one. It doesn't have to be everywhere, and I had just put some on the other side, so that was just my choice. Okay, Merry and Bright. So I'm going to cut this down a little bit. Straight would be nice. Oh, I've been awake a while. Just one of those things. And I get my brain going when I do wake up, and it's like, yeah, sleep some more. No, that doesn't work. Now I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to tear around it. Do this one that way. And I did put some trims on these pockets here without you guys. And yeah, I think that's all I did without you. And I said in my last video that I would be doing that. So, and actually, I think I said it was homework for you guys too. All right. Merry and Bright. I think I'll put it straight, or, oh, right here. Ding! That did it for me. There we are, right there. Okay. So I have 3 tags left over. I don't know why, but I do. So that's all right. I'm going to put them all in here. And if I see the place where one of them goes, then I'll put it there. Okay. I think we have got all our, look at that, how it's bulked up so nice. But see how you can do that? It just expands and you have your hinge here that spreads out. Yeah, I like it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the front here because I have my hot glue gun going. And then we'll finish up these tags and put them in and we'll be done. Done and done. How about that? Yeah, okay. Let me get the cap put on this. And this plugged up before it starts getting unhappy with me. All right. There's not much I want to do on here. It's just mainly putting one of these flowers on. I got these from Hobby Lobby, oh my goodness, a long time ago. I couldn't even tell you how long ago now. It's been several years. I went to California to visit my sister, and we went to Hobby Lobby, and I bought a whole bunch of stuff, and I still have a whole bunch. So, yeah. I love these flowers. Nope. I think a flower is going to do it. I really do. I wonder if another label under there, maybe underneath. Here's another cute label. Nope, that's not doing it for me either. It not doing it. What about just a plain one? Nope, nope, nope. Not working for me, guys, not working. But I do have another idea, so we'll see if that works. that I'll do in a second. Okay, I want to get this flower glued down, so hot glue it is. Okay. Okay, and I'll put it just below where it says an infant. Lay it within a shed. Hold it down for a second. Yeah, so we're coming along on this, aren't we? Wow. Book corners. Ah, I knew there was something else. Book corners. That's what I wanted to do. Yes. Now, hopefully I can still do it with the lace, or, yep, I can. All right. Yep. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yay. I knew there was something else I wanted to do to this. So let's do that right now. Let me get my needle nose. Now I'm going to open this just a little bit so I can get it around the trim on the other side. And get my art glitter glue. And I like to put art glitter glue down in the channels there, like right there, down in there. You can see the white before I put it on. And then make sure it's over this trim. And you just, I'm sorry about my hand in the way and the arm. And then you squeeze. Push it up on there and squeeze it down. There we go. There's a book corner. There we go. Isn't that pretty? It just really dresses them up. I just love doing that. And I'm glad I remembered, because I knew that was one of the main things I wanted to do. I did it on my first one too, and I fell in love with it. And I have various types of book corners, but these I just have right close by, and they're pretty, and so yeah, I want to see if I can get this put over that trim. Yeah, I will. Okay, so put it in the channel. I also have little mini book corners that I use for real small booklets. That's really neat to use. Okay, squeeze it on and squeeze it on. Cute. Doesn't that just dress it up? I mean, just makes it look completely different. It's amazing. Okay, so there's really nothing but the paper on the other side to worry about. So I'm still going to open these up a little bit. It'll make it easier to get over the paper without lifting the paper up. Okay. And let's check the other side here. Yep. Oh yeah, and I have trim there too, but it's real thin trim, so I wasn't too worried about it. Okay, there. And there. Okay, there's that one. These are really fairly easy to deal with because you can open the channels up just a little bit with a pair of needle nose. and then squish them down good. And then the glue holds it real well. So, yeah. Fun, fun. So if you haven't tried them, you should, because they're a lot of fun to play with and put on projects. Okay, let's turn it around here. Get it on. Make sure the paper is down. Okay. There and there. So there's the back. Cool. I just love how that came out. That just dressed it all up, didn't it? That just finished it off. Okay. I think I want to do a little bit of inking right here, just to kind of age it a little bit. And this bottom piece, bottom layer, I had in my stash too, and I thought it would be kind of pretty. Okay, so we got that. Now, let's do our big tags. Set this aside. Put these away. Get them out of the way. Okay, and then everything's been inked. All I want to do is just put some of these on some of the tags. That's all I want to do. But I do want to also ink the fabric. I put the red ticking on here and just stapled it with my tiny attacher. Or you can use any stapler. I just happen to have that and wanted to use it. So there we go. And these are just primarily for, you know, jotting something down, putting a picture from a get-together on the back, whatever you want to do with them. Okay. This is like a little letter. A letter from Theo, it looks like. Okay, and then I just put it on card on the back. Made it more stable. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, I'll just stick it on. Not all of these have this, but I tore them out instead of trying to cut them out, because the way they were developed, it looks like you should tear around it, so I did. And that's from the Paperomia Christmas ephemera as well. So, yeah. Okay. And this one, I just put a little 49 and Market washi stamp on there. I thought it was kind of cute. I just glued it on. That's all I really wanted to do on there. I didn't really want to do anything to this because of the beautiful picture on it. I didn't want to cover it up. And like I said, everything has been backed with some type of card from my stash. Okay, this one will glue down. Cute little letters. Now the video is just a little bit longer than the others, but I think we're able to finish it today, so I'm thrilled. Thrilled, thrilled. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy making some of these, whether they be for gifts or just because. Yeah, this is another washi stamp from 49 and Market. They're the Christmas washi stamps from them. I've had them for a few years now. Yeah, pretty bad. Let's put ho 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 on here. This one has nothing and it could really go with something. How about that? We'll just do that. Now I've used everything that I've cut out and made from that kit, those kits actually, several kits. And this one again is another 49 Market washi stamp. They're sticky, you just tear them apart like a stamp, and then I just helped along with some glue, put some card on the back. Okay, we got those done. Let's pop them in and see what it looks like. Okay, get some trash out of the way here. Move some things so I can finish up. All right, so we will put, I'm not going to be choosy on tags, they can go anywhere. Let's see, this one I'll put in the front pocket. See here, there's a front pocket like, and then there's one over here, so that will go like that. And the little tabs stick out, which are perfect. And then we got this one here, and this one here. Here we go. Cute. I am really loving this. And we have this one here. And this one here in the back. You can do however you want on these, of course, but this is just how I've chosen to do them. Okay. And this one. And this one. Here we go. Pudgy and cute. And I like the different things sticking out everywhere. Let's stick him out some more. Yeah, I like them sticking out a bit. There, like that. Cute, cute, cute. Rustic looking. I love it. Okay, let's go through it real quick, huh? Yeah? Okay. Here's our Santa and the tags that I showed you in here. And this is the tag that I just put some of my stash stuff on. I had cut this out of scrapbook paper. These I had bought a whole bunch of them a long time ago. Put that on. Then we just put our tags in here. And then here's another Santa with the tag. And this is the booklet here. I'll show you if you've not seen it. I just put coffee dyed or tea dyed paper in there for writing or pictures or whatever, whoever gets this, whatever they want to do. And here's Merry Christmas and the letter. And memories and tags here. The layered pockets that I did here with Jolly is underneath here. And the tags we just put in. This one only warranted a little bit because of the beautiful picture. And here I put the little cookie cutouts inside here. Put garland from my stash and this from the kit. These are from the kits. And the tags that I just put in. And the figs tags here. Family. I may shorten this just a little bit. I think I will. Because it's kind of just a little bit too much there. And I think you will agree. So I'll go to the bottom of that package. And let's get this and do the corners. Because I had done the corners with this before. Okay. Let's ink, ink, boom. That's a little better. A little better. Okay. And ever onward. Got our tags here in our beautiful paper and blessed. And this beautiful picture with Merry Christmas. And the double tag page here. Candy canes. And the tags that go in there. And here with warmth. And this pretty tag here with chestnuts from my stash. Merry and bright from my stash. And this beautiful house here. And the leftover 3 tags, I just made an extra one, obviously, and miscounted, but that's okay. Alrighty, and here's the bag and the beautiful book corners on it. I love it. I love it. It's another one that I love. Wonderful. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. I've enjoyed doing it with you, and I hope that you give this a go, and I will see you next time. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do yet, but I will be gone the week of Thanksgiving, so you can go back and see some of my older videos. I have a lot of them out there, so that will keep you busy in case I don't have anything come out. So you guys have a wonderful week and weekend, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.